Open up your church guide to, what page is it? Page 10. Now, you remember when I said I was okay to be the bad guy when it comes to the rules? I'm okay to be the bad guy at camp when you have a problem with a kid that you can't handle. I'm not afraid to send a kid home. I don't want to ever send a kid home. But if it gets down to a place where that one kid is ruining the experience for everybody in your church, it's better to send him home than everybody having a terrible time at campus. And I'm okay with doing that. However, I think we can avoid that most of the time. So let's talk about discipline procedure. You've probably all heard this before. Criticize in private, praise in public. If a kid's doing something dumb, don't yell in front of everybody, "Hey, you're doing something stupid! Stop that!" Everybody knows it's doing something stupid. This is when you want to go over there and physically say, "Hey, why don't you not do that?" Criticize in private, praise in public works good with your sponsors. It works good with your kids. It works exceptionally well with my staff. Our staff is going to do some dumb things. They're not going to do it on purpose because we're going to spend about 9 or 10 days training them on everything we want them to do. We're going to practice everything we want them to do. We're going to be prepared before they ever get here. They're going to have done 3 sessions of camp at Davis. However, they're still college kids, and they're just like me, and they're going to make mistakes. So when they make a mistake, you have the opportunity to jump down their throat right in front of everybody. Or not. Or you can just come to me or Jamie Russell, who will be here, and say, "Hey, this happened today." And you can give me the privilege of taking care of that. Because if you jump down their throat in front of them, you have now lowered the level of what those other kids look at them as. Because those kids are going to think they're the greatest rock stars that ever lived. Because they spend time with them and they hang out with them and they provide all the stuff for them to be able to do. And when you cut them down in front of them, number one, they're not going to listen to you much anymore. But they're probably going to have a hard time listening to them too. So make sure that when somebody does something wrong, that you're not calling them out in front of everybody. Because remember those 3 kids that you have coming to camp? Once you embarrass a kid in front of their friends, the gospel is not even a conversation with you anymore. So be very careful. Now, does that mean we're going to let them do whatever they want? Absolutely not. But this is the time where you might, sometimes you just need to go up to a kid that's acting crazy and just put your hand on their shoulder. And they'll calm down. Sometimes you got to go and take them aside and say, "Hey, come over here." And instead of in front of everybody, you just say, "Look, that's not okay. You can't do that again. If you do that again, you're going home." Or, "We're going to go see Pastor Charlie." Nobody wants to come see me. It's kind of lame, but at the same time, it works good for you guys. Okay? Please be careful in how you do this. All right. Read those 4 things there. In the sponsor guide, there's a lot of great stuff in the sponsor guide that'll help you with staffers. Are we ready? Yes. All right. Let me pray for lunch, and then we're going to go get our lunch, come back.